And we're live. Television gamers here. I ain't feeling so great today, so we're not doing much today. Don't expect anything. Nick Gamer, Jim. Oh, is there? I didn't. I don't have no idea what's going on in the world of NBA right. Didn't even realize anything was happening, and it was that time of year. Oopsie. Char. So we're just doing computer versus computer games, and that's all we're doing today. Well, I won't just stick with one game. We'll do many games that have computer versus computer ability. We can do Tecmo Bowl. We can do NHL hockey, Madden, whatever, you know. Could even do NBA if you wanted to. What? What are you talking about, Jim? Oh, I have a headache. I didn't sleep enough. Oh, it hurts. I guess the answer to that question would be, how many of those pieces can Mario stick down his pipe? We can't do a whole season or a whole playoff, probably. Pick a team to face against the Red Wings. Anybody you want. Toronto Maple Leafs, all right. We don't do user records this time. Penalties off. Line changes on auto. And it's on demo. Do I have to start it, or will it start on its own? Oh, and I forgot that it's muted. Sorry, my bad. Since I did demo, that means it should go on its own, right? But I'll hit it. We'll just pretend this is Game 7 of the Stanley Cup Finals. Yeah, I don't know what the issue is, but I don't know if it's the cords, I don't know if it's the splitters, I don't know if it's the capture card, but or even the computer itself. But sometimes there's this humming interference sound that never goes away. But it goes quiet if I'm watching a video, the sound goes away. But if I'm not playing anything, it's just quiet, then the noise is really loud and obnoxious. So once in a while, I'll just mute the audio in the volume mixer when I'm not playing nothing. Could be many things that cause it. Well, it doesn't go over the game audio. Usually it just goes quiet when the game. Could even be the equalizer. It could be anything. It could be something on the computer. But I don't feel like messing with it. So if I ever start a stream and there's no game audio, that's probably because I muted it. Just so you know, for the future. And you notice that I don't always have my headphones on right away. Like today I didn't. Oh, legend. Yeah. Let the Toronto team score first. Oh man. Oh, I should have done the ROM hack with fighting, shouldn't I? And I didn't do it. We can always return to this later in the stream. Computer doesn't play as hard hitting as I do. They do these fancy passes and flicks. Hard to hear me over the game. Let's do a different audio set and try something. How's that? Is it too low or is it perfect? Much better. If you haven't seen my video earlier, I got some cool stuff from Guppyzar. And then I got this Kung Fu set. Oh, I love it. Got all these great movies in there. It's like Christmas. It's like Christmas. I like they all come in individual cases with cool artwork on them and stuff, you know. Since there's 2 movies on each one, there's like it's split in half with artwork from one and artwork from the other. And there's 2 discs too. Each one has 2 discs in it. Disc for each movie. This was a splurge, but you know I haven't paid for it yet. Detroit don't play as good when I'm not controlling. Oh, what kind of pass was that? Oh, nice. You see that? Can we see that in instant replay? So this guy over here gets the puck, comes down, passes it to him real quick. Bam. Let's watch that again in fast motion. That's a good one. And that was just the computer. Yeah, so did I. I was starting to get addicted to it again. Just like a couple months ago. Because I started doing videos or live streams with it quite a bit there. We did a whole playoffs with the Red Wings, where I won the Stanley Cup. And then I did a day where I played every single Sega Genesis NHL game. 1 game apiece. NHL is still the king, though. NHL 94 is still the king. Some of the other ones were okay, but not as good as NHL 94. This was perfection. Only thing that makes it better is that new ROM hack that adds fighting to it. But I forgot to select that one for this time. Oh, almost set up for another one right there. So which game should I play next? Computer versus computer. And we might actually come back to this one. With the ROM hack a little later in the stream. Anybody? No one wants to pick? Oh yeah, that'd be good, wouldn't it? Are there any baseball games that have that? I'm sure there could be one, but it might not be a good one. But if I'm not controlling it and the computer is, then it might not be so bad. You want, what do you want next? Madden? Tecmo Bowl? What do you want? Madden. Which Madden? I don't have a favorite Madden. I didn't own a Madden back then. And I haven't really played any now. Oh no, Red Wings, no. 96. I only had one football game back in the 90s, and it was Joe Montana 94. So I never got to experience Madden, and I still haven't. Mutant League Football would be great, but there's no computer versus computer. Yay, Red Wings coming back! Let's go, Red Wings. Oh. Oh no! Could that be the nail in the coffin? There's not much time left for them to catch up again. What's with that crappy shot? Yes! Yeah, they do. Will it happen? I don't know. Probably not. While the computer does do some really cool shots, they also do a lot of shots that you know will never go in, not even possible. Overtime. Ten-minute overtime. Come on, Red Wings. Oh, get that puck. Terrible passes by both sides. Oh, that hurts. Oh, that hurts. Oh, well. Can't win them all. Raphael. What's
EA Sports, it's in the game.
Madden 96. Wilson. Reggie Brooks, Madden Bowl champion. $62 Lions. I don't care about my 62 Lions. We don't even have to put Lions in here. Just pick 2 good teams from around 1996, and we'll just have them go at it. I don't remember who was going for Super Bowls around that time. I was probably too busy with life around that time. '49ers and Chargers. Is that what you want? What's up, Real Goose? 49ers first somebody. And you guys don't want to pick nothing today. Gosh. Cowboys were good? Okay, there we go. I'm trying to have an easy day where I don't have to think much, but... you know. Wait, can't I choose computer versus computer? Wait, or is it just that... maybe this is just the selection screen. Let's see. Okay, we could just do it right then. There we go. Cowboys have a touchback. This is the computer playing, right?
Set. 34.
Yeah, okay. Incomplete pass. Is Emmitt Smith on the team still? I don't know what Emmitt Smith's number was.
Intercepted. Okay, that quarterback didn't see that at all.
Oh, man.
Set. Green. He flattened him like a pancake. First down.
Yeah, flat like a pancake. He's on the 3-yard line, John.
Set. 43.
Awful pass there. Is this Steve Young? What's Steve Young's number? Is he 8?
Set. Green.
Hey, Brett. Today we're just doing computer versus computer sports games. I have a headache and I'm not feeling that great in other ways as well. We did one game of NHL 94, now we're on to Madden 96. I don't know which one we'll choose next.
43.
Going for a field
The
goal.
kick is up. It's good.
Fox Sports.
You talk about a hit. Look
Man,
at that one.
did you hear that scream? Ah! Sound like died or something.
Set. 43.
Is Troy Aikman? Is he number 22? Or no, not 22. The one in front of him. Emmitt Smith, 6-yard loss. Who's quarterback? Is it Troy Aikman?
Set. 43.
Is he number 8? I don't know his number.
43.
D. Johnston.
Set. Green. Hut. First down.
Okay. And who was on the 49ers at this time? Was it Steve Young?
Set. 34.
I'm not sure who was still on the 49ers and who was retired by this time in 96. Was Roger Craig and Jerry Rice still there?
Set.
My sports history is it's a tad forgotten. '94, '95.
Set. Green. Hut.
Hated Aikman and Irvin. Oh man.
Set. 30. Hut.
Well, since my Lions were always a crappy team, I would sometimes root for some of these other teams. I would root for the 49ers. I would root for the Cowboys. You know, the big dynasties. I'd be fascinated by it.
Set. Green. 34. Hut.
You know, in hockey, I'm a Red Wings fan through and through, you know, but an '84 Tigers fan and a Pistons fan. But sometimes I can root for other teams. You know, I don't have to stick with one all the time. Sometimes sports is just fun for entertainment purposes. I I had no idea that the NBA playoffs was even happening. Not even knowing who was in it and if my Pistons were in it. I had no idea. I had nothing.
Green.
It might be terrible, but it's the truth. I know nothing. That's how out of touch I am. And I'm in Michigan, and I never didn't hear anybody talking about it on Facebook. You know, in local groups or local
Look out.
friends.
He didn't
So
see it, but I'll guarantee you he felt it. Set. 43. Green. Hut.
I'm just kind of shocked that I had no idea. Like no one around here is talking about it, or at least no one that I know. You know, I guess it's not that many people. I guess.
Set. 34. Green. Hut.
Have a good shot this year. They are down 3-2 against Orlando Magic.
Set. Green. Green. Hut.
I probably couldn't name you one modern Detroit Pistons player, unfortunately. But that's kind of how it was when the last time they won a championship. You know, I just started watching the playoffs that year because I heard good things in the finals, and then I had to learn the players' names right then and there. I was living in Tennessee at the time. I didn't know them then either, but I had got to know them.
Intercepted. Hey, that quarterback didn't see that at all.
It was fun watching them crush the Lakers.
Set. Green. Green.
Yeah, I got into it because of sports cards. In the 80s and then 90s, I was into sports cards heavily. So it got me into sports heavily. But then I kind of lost my way for a long time. I would still...
No. There's a man down.
Did you hear that snap?
First down.
Oh, yeah. Elbow sprain. That sounded like a... It just completely snapped in half. Oh, man. What was I saying? Yeah, I would sometimes still watch the Super Bowl once a year. Not every year. I didn't watch this year's, but I would still sometimes watch the Super Bowl once a year. No matter who was in it, I would just watch it for the commercials and to see who wins. Some entertainment for the night. But I usually didn't watch the NBA finals for any reason, or sometimes I would watch some bowl games for college football. I used to get into watching the college basketball, even if Michigan or Michigan State wasn't in it. Yes, it was probably my Ricky Henderson rookie card. But in the beginning, it probably was anything that I had. You know, my Don Mattingly 84 Topps card to me was like awesome. And then my Barry Sanders rookie card, even though it was the Pro Set one, so it wasn't worth that much because it was over, too many of them were made. But I loved it. And my Alan Trammell Paul Molitor rookie card. If you made me choose one, I don't know what I would choose out of those. Probably Ricky Henderson or Barry Sanders, probably. Yeah, when I was a kid, one of my relatives, as a Christmas present, gave me a wax box of 87 Topps baseball cards. And that fascinated me like you can't believe. I believe Bo Jackson was a rookie that year. And maybe... I don't remember how many rookies were in that set, but there was quite a few that were names that people talk about. So sometimes I would root for the teams of the cards I had, you know, besides my local teams. So I loved it watching Ricky Henderson steal the show in the World Series, you know, and steal all those bases. I loved it, you know. I think Will Clark may have been a rookie that year in '87. Not sure when Jose Canseco's rookie card was. I've never heard of that guy before. Mine were probably just wrapped around with rubber bands. Of course, I never had a full set because you never got a full set out of a wax box. But I think I had plenty of the main cards. I slightly remember the name Mark Grace. Then I got to open a whole wax box of 89 Pro Set football cards. So that got me even more hooked. If I wasn't already hooked. John Crook. I don't know that name. For 89 Pro Set, everybody wanted that. 2 cards in particular. They wanted that William Perry card that got recalled. And then they wanted some rare Santa Claus card that very few boxes had.
Touchdown.
I don't think I got either. Oh yeah, I did it on. I did a video of it. It was a bad quality video, but I did a video of it. Did I ever upload it? I think I did.
The kick is up. It's good.
That was, I think, 90 Pro Set. I never did get the Barry Sanders rookie out of that one. I know it just wasn't there in that box. I did get one Barry Sanders card, but it wasn't the no, not rookie, but rookie of the year card or just the main card. It was some other card with his name on it. I was looking for like the main one, but it just wasn't in that box. Bad luck. That's the thing with wax boxes. You never know what you're gonna get. But it's so fun opening them though. You don't know how bad I wanted an 1990 Upper Deck Ken Griffey Jr. card, but I never could get one. I don't think I bought enough packs to get a Griffey.
Set. 43.
One of 1,000 made? Nice. But I did get into the other sports though. I got like a whole ton of cards from the first year of Upper Deck hockey cards. Worthless, but awesome set, because it was just cool to have the Upper Deck design and all that and the cards. And then I had a whole set of O-Pee-Chee Premier with the Sergei Fedorov rookie card, but it got stolen from me. Stolen. I had a full set. And at the time, that was worth big bucks, Maybe not worth nothing now, but at the time, worth big bucks. It got stolen from me.
First down.
And then around that time, it's around when I stopped buying
Talk about a hit.
sports cards. And if I bought anything, it was like weird stuff. Like Mad Magazine trading cards. And I wanted a full set of the Coca-Cola trading cards. I never did get a full set though, those. I used to have a couple sets of Marvel trading cards, but I sold those when I needed the money.
34.
80.
43. Green.
Ozzie Smith, nice. It's fine. Oh, that's sad, Cannabis Kid. Sorry. Barry Larkin. I stopped watching the game. What's even happening? What's the score? I stopped watching. I'm too busy thinking of sports cards. Bad drought, eh? Oh, man, we're getting too much rain over here.
Set. 43.
Is that Steve Young's actual voice? Doubt it's
Set. Green.
every player probably gets the same voice.
Intercepted. Hey, that quarterback didn't see that at all.
Said it's some of your rain. Well, we might get snow tonight. Or probably if we get anything, it'll probably just be flurries. But I did hear the word snow possible for tonight. Let's see what the weather.com says.
Set.
Does the app not want to load? Damn it,
I felt that
app.
one way up here.
Let me charge my phone while I'm at it. There we go.
Set.
Mixed precipitation possible around 9:15. So a chance of rain mixed with snow at 9 p.m. Oh, that's nothing. But it is going to get down to about 33 degrees tonight. Lovely.
Set. Green. Green. The kick is up. It's good.
And it's just at 9 o'clock for that mixed precipitation. Just at 9 o'clock. So we probably won't even get it at all. The warm weather is just never going to get there this year. It's just never going to happen. Face to face 94 when he was world champ. Oh, man. I'm in the thumb area. You could call it the thumb area.
I felt that one way up here.
You know, when people say, I live here, I live right around there.
Set.
Man, the computer in this computer versus computer match never does any good long passes. It's incomplete passes or interceptions. Incomplete passes or interceptions. I can't say that it's the best. And how did he fall? He had a wide open thing and he just crippled his legs. This definitely is not as exciting to watch as NHL 94.
43. Green.
The computer's like all over the place with what it's doing. Yeah, north of Detroit. And if I could just cross the bridge into Canada and go to Sarnia, with no traffic, I could be there in about 45 minutes. But of course, you wouldn't be able to cross the border that quickly.
Set. 30.
Maybe 40 minutes, actually. Just to get to the bridge.
Set. Green. 34.
I think I've only been over that bridge into Sarnia from Port Huron maybe once or twice, but that was back in the 90s.
Set. 43. Green.
Had a cousin who decided to live there for a while and get married, so we went to a wedding over there in Sarnia. Is it humid in the summer? I don't know. I don't think so. We'll still get some 90-degree days in the summer. Maybe not many. Some years are worse and some years are not so worse.
Flag on the play. Set. Green. Green. Hut. First down.
I used to live in Tennessee, though, and it was a lot hotter there than it was in Michigan. A touchdown! Did you notice that when all the players were bent over for the huddle, they all looked like they had number 8 jerseys on? Every one of them looked like number 8. I don't know if you noticed that. Michigan mention, yes. Me? How am I doing? Not so great. I didn't sleep well at all. I have a terrible headache. And I'm also suffering from something else that I haven't mentioned. But it's one of those things that'll probably go away in a week or so. So the combination of the two is making me not feel so great. It's nothing deadly or nothing, you know. Nothing to worry about. Yeah, when they're all bent over, they all look like they have number 8 jerseys on. See that? But when they stand up, then they have their regular numbers.
First down.
No, you don't gotta feel sorry. I haven't even mentioned it to nobody yet until just now that I've had an issue.
Touchdown.
I've been keeping it quiet. Northern Michigan, eh? You mean the UP Northern, or still in the Lower Peninsula?
Set. Green. 43. The kick is up. It's good.
I don't get out much. I haven't even been to the UP since I was a kid. You know, just for vacation.
Set. 40.
When I was a kid, we took a trip with my aunt and cousins, and first we stopped and went to Mackinac Island. And then we crossed over the bridge, Mackinac, and then we went to the mystery spot. Which was probably a lot cooler in the 80s when we went. And then we went to the Sioux Locks and crossed over and took a train ride over in Canada. Is that one called the International Bridge? Might be. But as soon as you cross the bridge, I think you take the very first exit after you cross the bridge into Canada from the north, and there's a place you can ride a train into the countryside. That was back in the 80s.
Just a bit outside. This damn video game! No, it ain't the game, it's this
Gubbies
controller!
are.
It's the controller! It's the controller!
Did you guys see what Guppies R sent me today? He sent me some snacks. I've been waiting to snack on this all day. I was waiting for him to show up here. He gave me some peanuts. Whole bag of peanuts, guys.
Fumble.
I don't have a commands, but if you're looking for sound effects, do !SFX. You can do that command once an hour, I believe, or a half hour or an hour. I don't remember what I set it at. It's going to completely swamp the chat, though, but everybody does it anyway. I have too many sound effects, and I might add more in the future. Well, I abandoned Michigan for a while, because then I went and lived in Tennessee from 1996 until 2019. Only for one thing only, because I am not feeling good today. I have a terrible headache. I looked up the Fallout 3 guide. It's all over the place. If we have the map, it's worth more. But even ones with the map don't always sell for a lot. Do we have a map in here? Where would the map be at? Is there a certain page for the map? Would it just be in the back of the book?
First down.
I think I've seen some without the map still sell for a decent amount. But then you got some people who are selling one for kind of cheap, but I didn't see why. We might be missing a map.
What's it? The
Don't see a map in here.
The Mackinac Beaches!
More clutter in the future. Yeah. Maybe that was the map I found. Oh, what was that I found? I don't know, not sure what game this is for. Talking about zones. Capital Wasteland locations.
He flattened him like a pan.
I didn't think about that. I better be careful with it.
It's good.
Maybe I'll look it up right now and see which ones have a map and what the map looks like. Today we're taking it easy with simming sports games. Yeah, I live here. I live right around in there, right where the
Look out. He didn't see it, but I'll guarantee you he felt it.
halftime. No poster, no map. No map. Mint map. Let's see. That sure looks like it. Yep, that's the map. We have the map. Does it even look like that? Will that just go on its own? Like, if you're not here and you're simming stuff, you still got to be here to hit resume? Will it just sit there forever? I wonder if there's a timeout on that.
Now there is a whap.
I don't know when I'll get to selling anything. Because tomorrow we're going out. Because I get no rests.
34.
Gets no rest. Yesterday I had to go out of the city for the appointment.
Oh no, there's a man down.
Tomorrow we're going out. I get no rest. No one gives me any rest. It's nonstop. We gotta go out here. We gotta do this. We gotta go here. I used to watch AVGN. I don't watch as much as I used to, but I used to watch. I think I'm a few episodes behind. Maybe. Non-smoking, nice. You know what I like even more than AVGN was his Halloween stuff that he would do.
First down.
The Monster Madness. That's what I like. Monster Madness.
Set. 34. 43. 43.
I know just recently they did some kind of like
Talk about a hit.
1 to 2 hour retrospective video, but I didn't watch it. Still not the biggest fan of Mike. There got a point where I started to accept him a little bit, but it's hard to watch Mike sometimes. Keith Apicary. I remember Keith Apicary. I remember when he went viral for his dance video.
Flag on the play.
Standing in place and doing it in different places, and then other videos that he did.
Touchdown.
Yeah, I saw that. I saw that one time. I saw that clip, and I was like, how the hell did he get on there? And how did they actually like him and accept him? You know, it was funny.
I felt that one way up here.
That was a terrible conversion, guys. I do believe I have every episode of Monster Madness on my computer downloaded. I don't know if he's done any new ones since then.
First down.
Anything he's done in recent times has been sporadic. I never rewatch the old AVGN stuff anymore. I used to rewatch it, but I don't rewatch it anymore. I have rewatched some of the Monster Madness stuff.
Set. 34. 43. 35.
Boom.
Your Name? Nice. Yeah, I used to watch that too. Bootsy. That's where I guess we get, I think, introduced into Bootsy. Some of that was damn funny.
Set. 43. Hut. Oh no, there's a man down.
I love the noise they make. It sounds like a bone, like literally snapped in half. It's usually, oh, just a sprain. You hear the crack. It's just a sprain. You'll be okay.
Set. Green. Hut.
Yeah, I was born in 73, so 73. But being born in 73 was good though, because I got the Intellivision, then the NES, then the Genesis, then the PlayStations.
30. Hut.
I got it all.
That'll clean out the sinuses.
NES was just as much my childhood as the Intellivision was.
Set. Hut.
Oh well, it's well known for us Intellivision fans,
34.
but it is the yeah, it
43.
was
Hut.
supposed to be an Advanced Dungeons and Dragons game, but kind of
First down.
the video game crash happened, so Mattel got out of the video game business, and one of the people who worked in the video game division bought the rights and continued making games, but they probably didn't have quite the money they had when Mattel was there. So they're probably like, well, we better not get that AD&D license. That's probably going to be expensive. Well, let's just do the game without the license. More than likely, that's what happened. Top 2? Oh my god, you're killing me. Top 2. What are you doing to me? I can't answer that. Like, I played the hell out of Slam Dunk on the Intellivision, played it to death, could choose that. Played the hell out of NHL 94 on the Genesis, could choose that. I wasted my life away playing Mario Party and No Mercy on the N64, could choose that. I played so much Castlevania Symphony of the Night on the PlayStation.
Set. 43. 43. 43.
It's impossible for me to just pick 2. Top 4, 2 of your 5. Guess be Intellivision, Genesis. Would I pick? I'll go with PS2 over PS1 because backwards compatible. And then N64.
First down.
Because you don't know how many hours I put into the Grand Theft Autos, you know.
Set. 34. 34. First down.
Well, NHL 94, we would have already had 2 or 3 games done by the time this one's taken. This one's actually taken a while.
Set. 43.
Yeah, it came out back then, yeah. It was a late release Intellivision game. probably came out around 87, 88, more than likely.
Set. 34. Intercepted. Okay, that quarterback didn't see that at all.
What's the score here?
Set. 43.
Where do I see the score at?
Set.
What if I pause it?
First down.
No, just one chat.
Set.
But just in case, I just mentioned NHL 94 because we played it first in today's stream. There's a chance that if you click on top chat to live chat, and they're in the
Set.
at the top of the chat, sometimes things get hidden. Not all the time. Some things get
I
hidden.
felt that one way up here.
I'm not seeing anybody in the chat talking about NHL 94. I just mentioned it because we played it just before this game. We did a computer versus computer game of that, and that was really quick. We could have done 2 or 3 games of that. And the time it's taken this one. This one takes a while. I should have done shorter quarters. So since we did NHL 94, we did Man 96, what are we doing next? We could do a basketball game, a baseball game.
Set. Green. 34. Oh. No. There's a man down.
Oh, is it Emmett Smith? Oh, man. Emmett Smith, ankle bruise. 3 injuries.
Set.
We could do another NHL.
Intercepted.
We could do the
See that at all.
we could do the ROM hack with the fighting.
Set. 40. Set.
That's the new big thing right now is the NHL ROM hack with the fighting. They took the fighting from NHL 93 and added it into NHL 94. Because 94 was supposed to have fighting in it, but it had to be taken out.
Set. 43.
It just came out earlier this year for that ROM hack. It's been a long time coming.
Green. 34.
We actually did since I'm from Michigan, of course, we did a whole playoff with the Red Wings. And I was a little rusty, but I was able to win every single game. I think I won every single game. Did I lose a game? Actually, take that back. I could have lost a game somewhere in there. But we did the whole NHL playoffs, and I won the Stanley Cup with the Red Wings. And Bob Robert knocked out quite a damn few people.
Set.
Game Boy Kart Rider. Nice.
Look out. Whew, he didn't even see that one coming.
I used to be a collector, you know, buy the games, collect the games, but then I had to sell everything for reasons. Now I just have flash cartridges. Right now, I'm using for Genesis a Mega Drive X3.
Intercepted. Hey, that quarterback didn't see that at all. I felt that one way up here. Set. Green. Green. Hut.
I have a flash cartridge for about every system I own, I believe. And the ones that don't have flash cartridges, we do it with external hard drives.
Set. Green. Hut.
Jerry Rice. Nice. 40-yard pass caught. That was pretty cool. 62 Lions versus 66 Packers. How do we come back to that? We'll come back to that after we do NHL 94 again. I'm not even sure if you could do computer versus computer NBA Jam. Could probably do like the NBA Lives. But I don't know if there was a computer versus computer NBA Jam. I bet that's one player, at least a one-player game. I was sad when I had to sell everything, but I went bankrupt and lost and sold everything. But I got over it. Now I collect other things, like Kung Fu movies.
43.
That's my thing right now, Kung Fu movies.
Oh no, there's a man down.
Who's down now? Two quarters. MCL sprain. Oh, he's out for the game then. No. I never could get into the Game Chasers. My friend, who was my roommate for a while, was like the biggest Game Chasers fan of all time. Talked about them nonstop. But I just could never get into them. I watched a few episodes, but I just couldn't. Wow, another touchdown. '49ers are kicking ass.
Set. Green. Hut. The kick is up. It's good.
I used to watch, game chasing shows or watch people what they buy and see their collections. And I used to be big into that. I really was. And then I just stopped completely. I couldn't watch channels like that anymore. There was other game chasing channels besides the Game Chasers as well. There was a few that I did like. But even those guys just died off and never seen again.
First down.
Okay, no, I did not. I don't even remember what all the channels I watched were called anymore. One of them was what's his name, who had the failed Coleco Chameleon scam. What was his name again?
Set. 34.
But before the Coleco Chameleon scam, he had a YouTube channel where he'd go to flea markets and find some deals. Mike Kennedy.
Set. 40.
I felt that one way up here.
Set. Set. 34. 34.
The kick is up.
Oh, no good.
No good.
No good.
Set. 43. Set. 43. 43.
I still don't even know what the damn score is.
43.
Or even how much time's left in the game. I haven't seen a screen in a while, and I keep looking over the chat when I probably do see one. There's one. I still missed it. 4 something left.
Set.
It doesn't stay on the
34.
screen for long
34.
enough.
Green. Green.
He was going to put out a console called the Coleco
34.
Chameleon. But then he had nothing to show. He was lying to investors. He put a damn... I think it was a... What was it? Was it a... What kind of video card? Was it a video card? He stuck inside of a case to show that he had a working prototype.
34.
And people spotted it immediately. That it was that it was like a video card and not an actual console board. And it just went downhill from there.
Set. 40.
So when the Amico became a scam, people would always compare it to the Coleco Chameleon scam that happened years before.
Set. 34. 34.
First down.
But I actually enjoyed his flea market videos back in there. I did like those.
Set. 40.
First down.
If we do the NHL 94 again, you guys pick the 2 teams. I picked the Red Wings last time and we lost. You guys can pick this time. Doesn't have to be Red Wings if you don't want it to be Red Wings. It'd be disappointing to watch us lose again. Like, if I'm not controlling, the Red Wings are not as high a rated as a team in 94.
Set.
That'll clean out the sinuses.
Clean out the sinuses. Either have I. It's like if I play a football game, I want it to be an ancient one that has Barry Sanders as running back. There's some Tecmo Bowl ROM hacks that have Barry Sanders in them. This probably has Barry Sanders in it as well. But on the other hand, if I was playing a basketball game, sometimes I wouldn't mind picking the Bulls just to play as Michael Jordan, because Michael Jordan is Michael Jordan. No matter what your favorite local team is. Who else doesn't want to dunk like Jordan, you know?
43, 34, 43, green.
Yeah, the Avalanche. Yeah, definitely.
First down.
For some reason, I had this false memory that the Avalanche were in NHL 94, but they weren't in it. I do know that before we won the Stanley Cup in the 90s, I think we got our asses handed to us by the Avalanche. I think the Avalanche had won like back-to-back Stanley Cups somewhere in there, I thought, didn't they? Or at least one of them. Or am I mistaken on that? My 90s memories are disappearing. Yeah, I've heard the new Lions aren't bad. I did watch, you know, some games the year that we were supposed to won it all. Because I don't really watch modern sports anymore too much. And it wasn't keeping up. But I kept everybody talking about how good the Lions were, so I watched a few games, or at least a couple. And then we didn't make it, so... And the next year, I think we did even worse. We go from one game before the Super Bowl to now we're a terrible team again. What happened? Yo-yoing and skateboarding. I've seen some yo-yoing on YouTube before.
First down.
That was some years back, though. The 49ers didn't catch that. I think it fell right into all of them. I don't know. I tried to watch a Tigers game last year because we were in the playoffs and people were talking good about the Tigers. I couldn't even make it through a couple innings and I was bored to death. But back in the 84 Tigers, I could watch every game and be excited. So I don't know. Maybe the Tigers are just not the team to watch for excitement. Maybe that's all it is.
First down.
So who won? You're going to show me the final score, aren't you, game? I don't know. I didn't like before the chat started today. I had no idea. Oh, I just messed it up. I hit the wrong button. What was the damn score? Hopefully we see a fight. It's not guaranteed. It's not guaranteed we'll see a fight. Okay, what are we doing here? Do I gotta put Detroit in again? We'll probably get our ass handed to us again. Someone pick the other team. We did Toronto last time, and we lost by 1. Pick a team. Anybody. Penalties off. Line changes auto. Fighting on. Do we want arcade mode? Is that what we want? Devils? Bengals? There's no Bengals in hockey. We'll do Devils. And that's New Jersey. I forget the 2 fighting forms. One of them, just about anybody can start a fight. And one of them, only the hitters can start a fight. I think maybe it's arcade mode where the hitter. Wait, I don't know. We'll just put on that. The card chips. On Red Wings. Oh, that was a fast shot. Did you see that? So fast I almost didn't even see it. See, the computer doesn't play as fast and hard hitting as I do. They do more passing than I would. They do pull off some nice shots when they do get it together finally, though. Oh, that was almost a bad thing there. Out of play. Hopefully we see a fight. I'd be disappointed if we don't. There we go. Probert. Oh, knock him. Come on, Probert. Yes. Yeah. Out for the game. McLean. Out for the game. Probert knocked his head off. See, that's entertaining right there. Now, the rumor has it, because I just watched an NHL 94 documentary not too long ago. Oh, that'll be another fight. That the fighting in NHL 94 was supposed to be even better than the fighting from 93. More advanced, more moves, like pulling the jersey over a guy's head they were working on. But it was all taken out before the game got released. So this isn't the more advanced fighting that was gonna be. This is just the NHL 93 fighting added in. Still awesome. There's like two decent NHL 94 documentaries out there. They're both pretty good. I just saw them like this year. Scoreless after one period. That's a possibility. I tried to play Mutant League some months back. I have a hard time with it. I feel like it plays real choppy and it messes with my eyes. I think it'd be better if someone could smooth out the frame rate a little bit. No! Damn it! It's too bad we can't do simming on those. They never made it possible. What's up, unnamed? I was really excited to play Mutant League hockey but I just couldn't do it. It just hurt my eyes so bad. I don't know if I like it. Oh, the glass broke. Wicked. You don't see that very often in this game. Because I kept hearing great things. I loved the game and how great it was, but I think I'll stick with NHL 94. But not Mutant League Football. No, that's fun though. They did a better job with that one. It's more smooth. Doesn't hurt my eyes. Is there a good basketball or baseball game to sim after we're done with this one? Or is it just hockey and football that has good ones? Come on, Eiserbart. Kick his butt. Yeah. Just a few months ago, I did a stream where I decided to try every single NHL game, from the first one all the way until the last one. We scored on ourselves. This is embarrassing. And how are we supposed to win when we score on ourselves? Yeah, and NHL 94 was the best one out of all of them. So all of them were real choppy. I didn't like them. Some were better than others. There we go, finally. Eiserman, come on, man. Come on, man. Red Wings are going to lose this if they can't score twice here. In the last period here. Probert again. Yeah. Probert, don't lose. The music in this one is the best one, too, for music. No friends or couches? Yeah, I don't have no friends either. Coffee. I do believe that if the fight takes too long and it times out, there's just no winner to the fight. But oh no, coffee's out for the game. But they still get their penalties. Penalty box is full. Which one was it that I was hearing good things over? Because I was getting after I was getting addicted to this game, I wanted to know what people's opinions of what the greatest hockey games of all time were for all systems everywhere. And one that came up more than once, which I think was NHL 04, I believe it was, came up more than once. I haven't played any of those later hockey games. Some guy called it his favorite hockey game of all time. But he was a little bit younger guy. He didn't grow up with NHL. All right, another one. We're down by one now. I did have, that was my only modern hockey game that I had. Because I had one of the NHL Hits games for my GameCube. But for some reason, I just wasn't great at it. I could win a few games, but when the season got along, the game got harder, and I eventually couldn't get nowhere in it. I think I was... Could you do a season in that? I thought you could. Computer ended up kicking my ass all the time. And that was the last hockey game I ever bought. And I did have one NHL game for my PS1, which may have been 99. But I did not like it as much as NHL 94. Lindstrom again. Oh, he's getting his ass beat. Lindstrom, no! Oh, Lindstrom. There's no, like, disadvantage from losing a fight, I don't think. Or there actually could be. But I don't know if it has something to do with the penalty or maybe it's with injury. Maybe if you lose the fight, you have more of a chance of getting injured. But both guys go to the penalty box, so there's... Maybe that's what it was, just the injury thing. Come on, Red Wings, you need one more. You got only a minute left. Come on, come on, come on, come on. We're on time there, guys. Oh. Last chance. It's over. Oh, wow. Okay, let's choose a different sport, guys. But I don't know what to choose. Basketball? Some games just don't have simming options, so... It's too bad we can't watch a game on Super Baseball 2020. But I believe that's strictly one player only. One or two player, I believe. And I doubt you can do it in NBA Jam. What would be a good year for an NBA 95 or NBA Live? We could pick the Bulls. Well, we'll go with 96. Wait a minute. I hit the wrong button. I hit the start button instead. I was wondering about that intro there. Something was off. I was like, what's going on there? NBA Live. Who was the team this year? Was it the Spurs? David Robinson? Was it the Bulls? Maybe we'll do Bulls versus the Can we even do a demo? We might not even be able to do that here. Yeah, we might not be able to do this. I don't care about this draft stuff. I just want to play the game. I don't know what's going on here. Forget this game. Forget that. There might not be any simming options, Canvas Kid. There might not be. Let's see what this one has any. You might be out of luck. See if you can find something online. There we go. Okay, Bulls versus Pistons. There we go. Both teams are about evenly ranked there. Live from Auburn Hills, Michigan. Oh, did they modern? I couldn't even tell you any modern Red Wings players. We have better ball control. Even on scoring, they have better rebounds. They have better defense. Oh, they're better overall. We're gonna get our asses whooped. Maybe this is a bad idea. Scottie Pippen, is Jordan even on this team? If Jordan's not even on this team, Jordan's not even on this team, man. Sports games in the 90s got screwed over not having Jordan. Maybe we'll have an advantage. I don't know. Even NBA Jam didn't have Jordan on the Genesis. For Jordan, you had to get Bulls versus Blazers in the NBA playoffs. Shoot the ball! Shoot it! Shoot it! Blocked. I never got to see anything live sports. Ever. Even to this day, I've never been to a sporting event that wasn't wrestling. Now, this is bad already for the Pistons. Good lord. There we go. This is faster than that Madden we played. Maybe after this we'll do one of those Tecmo Bowls. Tie game! Pistons are back in this. Malice in the Palace. Ooh, a dunk. Ooh. Someone who wasn't Jordan dunking the ball. Oh, terrible. I will say the excitement was in the air when the Pistons won back-to-back championships. Now that I did watch. I probably watched every single game of that. Playoffs. After the Pistons won their championship, was that 89 and 90? Or was it 90 and 91 that they won back to back? But after the first championship, we went to the movie theater. And, you know, before the movie starts, they usually do movie previews. They had a video package set up of the Pistons winning the World Championship, the NBA Championship, with Queen's "We Are the Champions" being played in the background. That was cool. I don't remember what movie we saw. We're down by 6. Nice funky song though. We're still in this. Man, I still wish I had my championship shirt. When we first won the championship, I was taking driver's ed at the time, and I think it was that the day after the championship was a driver's ed lesson, and then when we were going home, we stopped at 7-Eleven for some reason, and they had Piston championship shirts behind the counter. And that was my shirt for a while. It probably is long gone and thrown away and forgotten now, unfortunately. Just like my 84 Tigers championship shirt. Lost a long time ago. Ah, nice dunk. Yeah, definitely. People always talk about, oh, the Super Nintendo had better sound. I disagree. The Genesis had a sound that's more my style. Funkadelic, yeah. That's a good term. Put pressure on those Bulls. Yeah. Ah. So how many Sega Genesis games had Michael Jordan in it? It can't be many. We kind of got cheated over for the most part. Even though I did have him on my Bulls versus Blazers game. But God, that game played so slow. It was awesome to be able to pull off his dunks. But it played so slow. Like, this is normal speed compared to what that thing played as. But learning to do his dunks was awesome, though. Tie game! Oh, probably the same. But it was the only basketball game I had, so I liked it. And it had Jordan in it. So. Oh. Oh, he blocked the dunk. Block that dunk. Up by 2. Maybe 2. Chaos in the Windy City. I've heard of that one. Up by 4. Gotta consider this is a Jordan-less Bulls team. But, you know, they're still higher ranked in the game, though. Shoot it! I don't know where the shot clock's at. I don't know if that's the shot clock or the game clock. That's the game clock. Blocked. Halftime. Up by 4. This song sounds like it belongs in Toe Jam and Earl. Also reminds me of a song from a game I had called Lost Vikings. That had a funky tune as well. Missed. Oh, but they regained the ball. Oh, missed again. Oh, nice dunk. That looked like an alley-oop. Yeah, Lost Vikings was amazing. But in the 90s, I got to a point where I couldn't beat the game. I was on the last level of the game, I believe. But it was just a long, long damn level. And I tried and I tried and I tried and I couldn't do it and I gave up. I was so close to beating it. Couldn't do it. I only had one Turtle Jam and Earl game back then. And it was Panic and Funkatron, the sequel. But I was able to beat it. I play it like Tetris or Duck Hunt or Battletoads. Yeah, I think I gave it a couple tries in recent times just to play it, but I didn't really play it hardcore in recent times, though. Maybe I just do a level or two just to reintroduce myself to the game, and then I didn't do anything else. Not really a level or two, maybe just like a screen or two. Yeah, the light gun game. Is that on the 360 or something? I used to have a good backlit GBA. I had the 101 at one time, but I don't have it anymore. What I would like to have is a Game Boy player and a GameCube again, but I sold those some years back. And now the Game Boy player is like one of the most expensive things in the world, I swear, these days. That guy just did a Jordan dunk. They're like, oh, we can't have Jordan, but we can put his dunks in there. Unless Jordan is in the game, but he was on the bench or something at the start. Because he wasn't on the starting lineup. Yeah, I have a modded Wii right now. I also I only used it for GameCube games for the longest time, but just a few months ago I put in the made it so I could do Game Boy games. But we haven't done much with it yet. I usually do request streams where I'll play games on a different system. I think we're going to win this. Look at that. Look at that score. Bulls got to come back pretty good there. But I've kind of slowed down. Haven't done as much request streams recently because I haven't been feeling all that great. I have quite a few systems I can do request streams with. From the Intellivision to the Ataris, the ColecoVision, Genesis, NES, SNES, N64, PS1, PS2. Did I miss any? Commodore 64, Atari 8-bit computer. That might cover it. And we do game playthroughs of some games once in a while. Supposed to be starting a point-and-click adventure game here shortly, but I haven't been feeling good, so I'm delaying the start of that game until I feel better. I don't have money. I don't know what the Resident Evil Umbrella Chronicles Blaster peripheral would cost me. Or a Sega Genesis Classic controller. Maybe my stream can buy one for me if they want to. Depends on how bad they want to see something like that. The flu, no. I have something that's painful. Would I have to get a Sega Genesis emulator installed on it? Or a Sega CD emulator? I just didn't feel like talking about it. I was trying to keep it out of stream. That's okay. I don't get them that often. This is probably only the third time ever I've had one. But the pain is really, really intense. Yeah, I got some stuff. Yeah, stuff only does so much. It almost feels like you're. It's almost like a. It almost feels like a waste of money, if it's actually doing anything. But I actually have like 3 things. It probably is doing something. You swear it's not doing a damn thing. Yeah, well, the pain was even worse like 2 or 3 days ago. It's possible that it's healing slowly. Slowly. Bulls trying to come back, but they don't have the time. Pistons won. That's awesome. Gordon Food Services, have no idea what that is. No, I'll be okay, dude. I can take some Tylenol or something if I need to, or ibuprofen. I don't know. I just haven't bothered. We only have a half hour left. We could do Tecmo Bowl, or we could go back and do another NHL 94. Pick one. Poppy seeds. Thanks for the info. Hey, the real, I forgot, the real Phillips. Welcome. Anybody want to pick something? Computer versus computer game? NHL 94 again? Tech Mobile? Something different? Anybody? Anybody? I probably won't buy anything, but thanks for the info though. I do appreciate it. I really do. But I probably won't buy nothing. It'll probably fix itself out here in a few days anyway. No one wants to pick anything. Okay, we'll just do Tech Mobile. 1, 2, or 3. I guess we'll do 3 final edition. Not today, I'm not playing anything. I don't feel good today. I play these games all the time. I don't want to play today. Another day we'll play them. Well, actually, I don't know if you can do computer versus computer in this. You know what? Oh, no, I don't think you can. I think you can sim these. Yeah, you can. Okay. Computer versus computer. Okay. Oh, you can't pick both, huh? Detroit versus how about the Packers, Green Bay, or the Bears, or the Vikings? The Bears. I'm not sure if Barry's on this team or not. We'll find out. Professional piercer. That's something I would never do. Yeah, but yeah, it fixed itself, yeah. My stream today comes as the first thing.
Round 32. Round 24.
Hut.
Complete.
Yeah, Sanders is there. Sanders is there. Come on, Barry.
Ready, set.
Barry's got it.
Ready, set.
I know. Sanders 1-yard gain. Do we got the first down? Yes!
Ready, set.
Hut. Now this is much more entertaining than that Madden game we watched.
Ready, set. Pass incomplete. Ready, set.
But the hut thing can get a little annoying. Barry, he's going! They can't stop him! Oh my god, he's going all the way.
Touchdown.
Barry Sanders! Touchdown! That almost sounds like John Madden's voice, doesn't it? A little bit. Guy doing the hut hut and then the it's good. It always reminds me of Madden's voice. Oh my god, they couldn't stop that guy. Oh crap. That's not good. Really? CPU versus Mortal Kombat? Sure. This game might not take that long. We'll see.
Quarterback sack.
Yeah, sack that guy. Sack him.
Ready, set, hut, red 32, blue 32. Hut, 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 hut. Quarterback sack.
Yeah. 3rd and 20.
Ready, set, hut, 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 hut.
Oh no!
Touchdown.
Boo.
It's good. Ready, set, hut, 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 hut,
Hut, hut, hut, hut.
First down. Ready, set, hut, red 32, red 32, red 32, blue. Hut, 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 hut. Ready, set, hut, red 32, hut, 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 blue 24. Hut, 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 hut,
Hut, hut, hut, hut. Oh man, Sanders 4-yard loss. I was trying to see if there was any
ready, set,
credit for who this voice is.
pass incomplete.
Oh man, the Lions are. Oh man, Lions!
Turnover.
AI thinks it's Damian C. Sanchez, but I don't know if that's right or not. AI sometimes gets stuff wrong. No!
First down.
Boo.
Ready, set, hut, 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 hut. Ready, set, hut, 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 hut. Quarterback sack.
Sack him! Sack him! 3rd and 18. Come on, Lions. Stop those Bears.
Ready, set, hut, 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 hut. Pass
Yeah! Oh, that was a weak punt. Oh, man, you screwed up.
Turnover.
13 seconds left in the first quarter. This could be the last play of the first
Ready,
quarter.
set.
Yeah, it's Tecmo Super Bowl 3 on the Genesis.
Ready, set. Blue 24. Red 32.
Sanders, 9-yard gain. Barry's unstoppable.
Ready, set.
Do we got it? Do we got it? Do we got it? No. Hey, I don't know about that. I don't know about that line right there. That looked like they had it.
Ready, set.
I don't agree with that. Is that quarterback sneak? That was a quarterback sneak.
Ready, set. Blue 32. Red 24. Red 32. Brown 32.
I don't know what all these numbers mean, these colors. Brown, red, this, brown, that.
First down.
Yeah, baby. I don't even know all the Lions players from this time period. What year would this have come out? Early 90s, I guess.
Ready, set.
Not sure how many years. Let's see what. Let's see if it mentions it here. '95. Yeah. I didn't know. I knew Barry, of course,
Red 24.
and Mitchell, but I didn't know everybody else. So they caught up, huh? Nice.
Ready, set. Blue 32. Blue 32. Red 30. Blue 24.
I just wasn't watching anymore around this time, so. Plus, I was working too much. Renting movies, working. Watching MTV. Didn't watch much sports around this time.
It's good.
And in the middle of moving between Michigan to Tennessee around that time. A lot of stuff going on around that time.
Ready, set.
Never thought I'd be back in Michigan, but back in Michigan.
Ready, set.
I liked living in Tennessee. It was fun. Maybe I'll be back down there someday. Maybe I
Blue
won't.
32. Red 32.
Oh my God! Stop him!
First down.
Hey, thank you for subscribing. I don't always do computer versus computer matches. Just depends if I'm not feeling good. Sometimes we actually play these games. But today I wasn't feeling up to it, so it's how it is today.
Ready, set,
I'm taking it easy today. Maybe tomorrow we'll play something. I don't know what yet.
ready, set,
Need to start that playthrough soon. But I'm gonna wait till I'm feeling better.
ready, set,
I almost took a
ready,
what's the difference? Biggest difference?
24,
The accents.
round 32,
I lived in a tourist town, so you know you got to see people from all over. But for the locals, the accents, yeah, I don't know. Was there really that much difference? Yeah. I lived in the mountain area, lots of hills, lots of curves in the roads. Where we lived, it was all about college football. Because Knoxville was about 30 to 40 minutes away. Maybe 40 to 45 minutes away for Knoxville. So it was all about the Tennessee Vols. Vols this, Vols that. You almost nobody ever talked about the Titans or the Grizzlies or the, what's our hockey team called down there? Predators. It was orange this, orange that. I got sick of the orange color. I couldn't stand it.
ready, set, first down,
Even people I worked with was like a mixture of people who lived in Tennessee and people who were from other states like Michigan. So,
no good, ready, set,
religion's really big down there, which I'm not big into, but it was, I guess you call it part of the Bible Belt.
pass incomplete,
And it's a Republican state.
ready, set,
Al Gore even lost in Tennessee, and that was his home state when he was going against George Bush. Ordered orange juice at Chattanooga, and they had to get the manager to understand me. Really? The locals claim everything is Coke. No
turnover,
matter what soda you're getting, it's all Coke. Coke this, Coke that. The locals tell the story all the time. Everything is Coke. But when I lived there, I never heard all this. I didn't hear any of the locals I talked to always calling everything Coke. The locals will just tell you those stories. Everything's Coke. Everything's Coke. And they definitely don't call it pop. It's soda. That's probably the biggest difference between Tennessee and Michigan. They don't call it pop. They call it soda.
Ready, set,
And it was hard to find Verner's for a while. And it was also hard to find Fago down there. You also are not going to find Kogel's brand down there.
quarterback sack. Ready, set,
That's a sound effect. All my life I grew up calling it pop. Now I call it soda a lot.
ready, set,
All my relatives I think called it pop.
red 32.
One of the other big changes is that if you live in Tennessee for 20 years, you start to hear the Michigan accent. Not on myself, but on other people. Because I always thought when I grew up, we don't have an accent. I mean, I'm from Michigan. Michigan doesn't have an accent. What are you talking about? We don't have an accent. But after you live there for 20 years, you start to hear it. You hear the accent. I don't have no idea what kind of accent I have. I don't know if it's northern, southern, or if it's just no accent at all. Or if I just talk lazy.
Ready, set,
Yeah, that's what I heard when I moved down to Tennessee. It's called Coke no matter what soda it is. But I never heard nobody say that except the locals would tell that story. The locals would say, oh, yeah, that's what they call it down here. But then all the locals I talked to never called everything Coke. So I don't know, that's like a conflicting story there with the Coke thing.
ready, set,
I swear they just like to tell stories. Mountain Dew. Yeah, that's the story I heard, but I never heard no one say it like that. You want a Coke and what kind? I never heard that once down there.
ready, set, first down. Ready,
There was a small time period I had found Fago down there at a store. But then out of nowhere they stopped selling it. But then they did start selling Verner's. But it was never, ever, ever in a 12-pack. It was usually in a 6-pack with, you know, those little plastic rings that go around the cans. That was the only way to get Werner's down there ever. And it was never sold on the aisle where the pop was. It was sold in the area where they would sell things for drink mixtures. You come up to Michigan, you can get 12-pack, 24-pack Werner's all day long. Down there, you never find a 12-pack.
Red 32.
At least not in the area I lived in. Touchdown! Barry Sanders again! You can't be stopped, man. You can't be stopped. Yeah, look at that. $24-1 in the fourth quarter to take an 8-point lead with 4 minutes remaining. That's pretty awesome. And I still can't name one Pistons player right now. But I hope we win.
It's good.
I hope we win. But from what I hear, and I don't know if I can remember the difference, Werner's ain't the same anymore. Used to be you'd buy a bottle or can of Werner's and it would say barrel aged on the can. Doesn't say barrel aged anymore. It's supposedly made differently now.
Ready, set, red 24, red 32, red 24.
You know what? You know what you can't buy anymore in the stores? Or at least not anywhere by me. And I heard they also changed the recipe. It's not food. It's good old-fashioned Brute deodorant. You know, the green stick. Used to love Brute deodorant, but I heard they made them change the recipe because they outlawed one of the chemicals that they use.
Touchdown.
So they had to change the formula. Heard it doesn't smell the same anymore, and you probably won't find it in stores. They used to be my favorite deodorant, and now I can't get it no more.
Ready, set,
Now that I'm back in Michigan, you can find Faygo anywhere, as long as you want Faygo. Even our Dollar Trees in Michigan have Faygo. I don't buy it as much as I used to. Now that I can get it anytime I want, I never buy it. I always wanted it when I couldn't have it. Now that I can have it, I don't want it. And I hardly buy Werner's anymore either. I only buy it on rare occasions.
ready, set,
That's the two kids.
first down.
Do they even drink it, or do they just spray it on each other?
Pass incomplete.
A Werner's gnome tattoo. Nice.
Ready, set,
Did Werner's taste better back in the day? Did it really? Everybody says that, but but my memory is gone on what did it really taste like back in the day compared to now. My brain will like to tell me it was better, but is it a real memory or a false memory where you just want to believe that it was better?
red 32.
Like those Mandela effects.
Touchdown.
Touchdown Lions. To Herman Moore. Well, my main thing these days is between Diet Coke, Diet Pepsi, and Coke Zero, Pepsi Zero. This is Big K Cola off-brand, but then I also got me a Diet Pepsi right here. But also Pepsi Zero, Coke Zero, whatever I can get my hands on.
Ready, set,
I haven't had Pizza Hut since I lived in Tennessee. But when I lived there, the dinner box, I used to get the dinner box all the damn time. God, I love the dinner box. It used to be cheap too. Was it one time you can get a dinner box for $10,
down.
and you get your pizza, your breadsticks, and cinnamon sticks. Then they upped it to 11. Then I think they upped it to 12. With that dinner box, man, I ordered so many of those. If I was sick, not feeling well, order a dinner box.
Pass incomplete.
Yeah, we used to do the sit down there too, but that was a long time ago. I don't even remember how that far back anymore. Couldn't even tell you what Domino's, not Domino, Pizza Hut tasted like at the sit down anymore.
Pass incomplete.
Been too many damn years.
Ready, set,
We were at one time that had a buffet, but that was a long time ago too. Remember back in the 90s where Pizza Hut had a buffet, KFC had a buffet. There was a Kentucky Fried Chicken in Kentucky when we were traveling from Michigan to Tennessee, either
ready, set,
north or south. I don't know what year it was in the 90s. Had a damn buffet.
first
Somewhere
down.
around the Lexington area we were in.
Ready, set,
These days I'm with the family a lot, mother and sister, and mother likes to save money when we go out to eat sometimes, so we'll eat at Domino's an awful lot because I can get the coupon on my phone. We can get a large pizza for $7.99 plus tax, and that's enough food for all three of us. We just eat it in the car. So we like Domino's. We all think Domino's tastes good.
touchdown.
We like our Domino's. I'm gonna say we don't have time for Mortal Kombat today, but maybe next time we could do that. I need to get off here real soon, so we're just gonna finish this game out and call it a night. The Book It program, huh? There might be a Pizza Hut about 35 minutes away, but I'm assuming it's still in business. I don't even know. Never been to a Pizza Hut since I've been back to Michigan. Some of them are gone. The Pizza Hut in Port Huron is gone. It's out of business. And I think the one in Sandusky might be there.
Red 24. Red 24.
I don't even
Red
know.
32. Blue 24.
We don't really go that way too often.
First down.
If you think Domino's is fantastic, I don't know if your coupons are the same as our coupons on their website. Enjoying the rewards program. Though their garlic bites are delicious, and we should get a pizza plus garlic bites. And every second trip we go, we get enough points for free garlic bites. So we'll pay for garlic bites one time, then get them free the next time, then pay, then get them free. And never pay full price for the garlic bites. Every time you order, put a pizza in your cart, and just before you're ready to pay, a pop-up will come up. Would you like to get garlic bites for like $2.99 instead of the regular price, which is like $6.99 or $5.99? But it only pops up right after you put the pizza in your cart.
Touchdown.
Because they're trying to get you to buy more stuff. And that coupon is always there. A $7.99 large pizza. Always there. It's been there since I came back to Michigan. Since 2019 probably.
Good.
Hopefully they never take it away. It's a great deal. Great rewards. Great garlic bites.
Ready, set.
And we're going out that way tomorrow, so we might end up getting Domino's again, maybe. I don't know. That is good, Mickey. That's good.
Ready, set. Red 32.
This game's almost done. Only 54 seconds left. I think Lions are up 31-28, but this other team, Bears, still have a chance
First down.
to score one last touchdown to steal our victory. There's not much time left, but they can pull off a couple plays there. They got the timeouts. Doesn't take long to go down the field in this game. Sack! Come on! Yeah, sack him! Sack that guy. We're down to the wire here, guys. We're down to the wire.
Ready.
Come on, Lions. Yeah! Yeah! 26 seconds left. 25. What are we on here? Third down and 20.
Ready, set.
Sack! What are they going to do on... They have to go for it, but will they go for it?
Ready, set.
Yeah, they're going for it. 4th and 26. Sack him! Yeah! That's exciting. Lions got this now. They just got to run out the clock.
Ready, set.
They don't have kneeling in this game, probably. They'll just do a play to run out the clock, probably. Why pass it? That's just dumb. Just give the ball to Barry. Run that thing.
Round 24. 4. First down.
Awesome. Detroit 31, Chicago 28. We have a lot. We have more rushing yards. We don't have as many passing yards. We have more over total yards. Can we see actual player stats? Probably not. Would that be nice? There we go. Sanders, 178 yards. Nice. Oh, I could move it too. Mitchell with 64.7%. Yeah, not the greatest, but we won. Morton with 86 yards. Nice. And look like the Bears got the only interception. Awesome. PGA Tour 3 best golf game. What's up, Jericho? But you're here right at the end. Calling it a night. Okay, I don't know what I'm playing tomorrow yet. I don't want to plan anything yet. I'll play it by ear, see how I'm feeling. If I'm feeling good, I'll do something. If I'm not feeling good, we'll do something different. Awesome, Rufus. Thanks for stopping by, man. Well, if I'm feeling well, we'll start that playthrough on Sunday. If I'm not feeling well, we'll start it sometime next week, hopefully. All right, guys. Good night, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Good night.